Hi, I'm Van Allen from the Southeast Michigan Entrepreneur Association. You know, in order to run a successful business, you need a plan and resources. Kevin Peppert is an expert at helping businesses to develop a plan and find the resources to develop a successful business. Okay, how you doing, Kevin?
Well, I'm doing fantastic.
Okay, Kevin, in terms of starting and operating and owning a business, how important is it to find money for your business?
That's a real good question, Van. But I think what we really need to draw on is not a question of finding money, it's a question of understanding what money is all about and how it can really do some really good for a business. Whether you're a startup or whether you've been around for a long, long time, is that the biggest fault that I find in any business venture is the lack of understanding money and what it can do for you, short term and long term.
Okay, in terms of going out and finding money to finance your business, wouldn't you say it's important to have a plan laid out? Because quite often, potential investors or even loans, they want to see your business plan.
There's once again is another fault, and this is why a lot of businesses, specifically in the first 5 years, fail, is because their plan is out chasing the wrong kind of money. What people need to understand in business is you got to understand who your number one investor is in a business, and it's not a bank. It's not an investor or anywhere else. It's your customers. Your customers are your number one investors. So what you got to do is to have your plan to go from A, which is a very short plan of action. Number B, you go immediately into sales. Because if you could do A and go to B immediately, you will not fail. It's the planning process and going and chasing the wrong kind of money. This is why most businesses fail today.
Okay, it sounds like that what you're talking about is kind of a different mindset than a lot of people who go into business are used to in terms of money. Now, are these some of the things you'll be talking about in your workshop, and what are some of the other things that business owners and entrepreneurs will benefit from attending one of your workshops?
Van, that's a good question and a good point. Yes, it's going to be a total mindset, and it's a successful mindset, and it's a proven plan that I have used for not only in getting businesses started, but I've used this exact same plan here, Van, to turn companies around. And it's the best thing in the whole world for a business to understand about money and the concept of money. This is where separates the 1% from the 99%. You take a dollar and you turn it into $2, $3, $4 on basically pennies. And that's what we want to get our people to understand. They can do this too.
Okay, excellent. And it sounds like you have a lot of information and resources. So talk a little bit about your experience in terms of helping businesses to get the money they need to be successful.
Prior to be doing all my seminars, and I'm very used to doing seminars, I was a corporate executive for a major publishing company. And we took that company from number 11 to number 3 at that point. And then I went into turnaround work and consulting. And back in the early 80s, where it was very prestigious at that time to be a certified turnaround professional, I have been able to turn companies around and taken them from almost near bankruptcy and kept them from going into bankruptcy. I was very, very good at doing that. Because of all the accomplishments that I have acquired through all that time, I became more than just a certified turnaround professional. I became a master, which made me the best of the best. And not only do I have a master's certification, but I'm also a mastered certified cash flow expert as well. So I bring two folds to the platform here of both turning companies around and keeping them very viable and profitable, but also showing clients and businesses how to cash flow and build huge cash reserves. Most of my clients are extremely wealthy because they understand the concept of money. So in essence, what they know and what they have done throughout all of the years is exactly what I teach everybody else, not the fail. So I will keep those people from being the high percentages, from being involved into the failure mode, and I put them into the process of going out and creating wealth, which is basically why you're going into business.
Okay, great.